it should strike you as fairly amazing that there is an agglomeration of cells in our heads which somehow gives rise to something called consciousness, and surely one of the most difficult things to understand. And I suppose at the most elementary level of looking at that, what we can see happening is that when you have incredible scale, I'm not pointing to my head in particular. I'm sure there is more incredible scale in a lot of heads out there. But when you've got a lot of cells in there, and they're connected by a greater number of neurons, a greater number of connections. In other words, when you have a number of elements in the system, the connections amongst them are exponentially greater than the number of constituent elements. That's really very important. And also, if you have a number of different kinds of agents in the system, as it were, and so the so-called primordial soup out of which life originated and consisted of a whole lot of different elements, a whole lot of different constituents, which connected in some way, and ultimately that led to some autocatalytic process of change which sustained itself and so on. But the point here is that new properties and behaviors, consciousness, emerges once a critical mass is reached. Nobody knows, or it's very hard to predict what that critical mass is, but new things emerge, new properties, new behaviors, once critical mass is reached in a system.